So tell me why, y'all. The other day I'm talking to my friend, right? And she's like, oh, I wish I was like DTN, big DTN like you. And I'm just like, well, I don't trust nobody, like, period. You should never trust anybody 100%. 100% is crazy. I don't trust nobody 100%. Like, it's like DTN. I might be like DTN, 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 DTN. My DTN stand for I don't trust nobody. Like, y'all be out here like DTB, y'all don't trust bitches, okay, but I don't trust nobody. You're bugging. It's like there's two different type of like ways of trusting, right? In my perspective, you either trust somebody from the jump or you gonna let them earn the trust. You feel me? Like, it's gonna take time, but the trust build. That's how I rock. You feel me? Like, I ain't trusting you from the jump, but then again, it depends on the circumstances. Like, am I gonna trust you to cook my food? Maybe, maybe not. If it's finger food, shit, have a blast. I'll trust you, but not everybody. Like, I feel like people just throw out the word trust out there the same way they throw out the word loyalty or like bro and sis. And it's like, y'all wildin'. You gonna show me that I could trust you. So that's why I believe that for me, what my way of doing it is, you earn trust as we go. I'm not giving you my full trust like just for me to get disappointed. If the case is because there is a lot of good people in this world. I'm gonna give y'all credit. There is a few good cookies in this disaster. I'm just like, it's all about perspective, bro. Like, it's not, oh, I don't trust nobody because I assume everybody's gonna do me dirty. No, 100%. I don't think you should even think like that. It's just more of like, you gotta be realistic, bro. You gotta be realistic. And I'm a firm believer that the way I think is, okay, think positive, because you feel me, positive affirmations, whatever, good vibes, good energy, good thoughts. But let's be realistic. Jack is not texting you back. You're gonna fail the test. You didn't practice. Like, you barely even knew who the fuck George Washington was. It's not that I don't trust people or trust men. I don't trust men. I don't trust men. I don't. You know, you could tell me you could tell me, and I feel like men are like this with women too. You could tell me that you only talk to me. Who are you talking to right now? Like, you're dead lying. But I'm not gonna say it. But it's like, all right, you're only talking to me. You telling me all this is like you selling me dreams just to disappoint me, and that's why you can't trust everybody, because everybody's words don't match their actions. You feel me? And that's why I'm having you on a always gonna take time for me to like trust you type shit. Like, people be moving wacky, people be moving weird, people be moving off, and I know it's mad people who be like, oh, people be out here like you're people moving weird, but you're moving weird. Nah, y'all be moving weird out here, bro. Like, everybody move weird. Everybody got some type of weird. Stop it. Everybody weird. But with that being said, being that I'm always on like some, I don't really trust you from the jump, you earn your trust with me as we go, I've learned to realize that sometimes you just gotta let people go. You really just gotta let people go. And it's not on some, oh, we got beef, we not cool no more. We just grow apart. People grow apart. What's so hard about learning that people grow apart, bro? Like, some people are deadass gonna walk into your life and be there a few months, maybe even a few days, because you might realize that that's not your bop and you're not trying to get into that or get back into that. You feel me? Because y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, people change. People may not change overnight, but people change definitely throughout months. And what I realize is that something that you may not understand then, you may understand later. And that's just life, bro. Like, that's just life. Oh, I'm pretty sure there's like 5 people from the top of my head I could name that I know were not meant to be in my life permanently. But I do not have a problem with the fact that they were here temporarily, because I definitely learned with them, hanging out with them, talking to them, not only about myself, but just about people in general, or like relationships, friendships, work relationships, stuff like that. Like, not everybody in your life is permanent. That's why I'm a firm believer on not forcing shit. You cannot force shit with someone who does not want to be with you. Y'all need to stop capping. Like, we all been, how can I say, we all wanted something to work out that didn't work out, and we still tried to make it work out, and it didn't work out. And that's called you live and you learn. That's why when people be like, oh, I took a L, or she took a L, he took a L, did they really take a L? Did they really? Because they might have just learned the lesson, and that was all they needed all along from you. That's why I don't really take shit personal when it comes to like the shit people do or the way they move, because sometimes everything got a reason. Not sometimes, all the time. Shit got a reason as to why it plays out the way it plays out. And that's just that. And then that's why I be like, be nice to everybody. You don't gotta be all up in their face like, oh, eating wild. You feel me? Like, nah, you could just be nice. Nice, cordial, respectful. You don't gotta be besties. You know? And I feel like that's another thing. People be out here trying to expect you to be up in people's faces. Like, I'm not gonna be in your face, bro. Especially me, the type of person I am. If y'all know me, Y'all know I'm cool, I'm cordial, ha ha ha, we could crack a joke or two, but that doesn't make you my bestie. You're not my friend, you're not my close friend, you're not my mans. We just chopped it up and had good convo, like you good vibes. People need to learn how to like do that. And that's why I don't like having conversations with everybody, because it's like a lot of people think that we have 1, 2, 3 good conversations, oh we besties, or we friends now, or like if we have one misunderstanding, now it's like we got beef. We don't got no beef, bro. We just don't have to be at the same, you know what I mean? So that's why I feel like a lot of people aren't meant to last a lifetime with you, and that's fine. That's fine. And that's not even in the aspect of just dating, bro, because everybody always wants to take everything to the dating perspective, and it's like, bro, do you know that there's more relationships than intimate relationships? You have work relationships, you have friend relationships.
She's got a point.
For example, when you go to a store and it's the same person clocked in at the same time that you go in every day, y'all got a relationship. Like, you go and they already know what type of coffee you want, they already know how you want your cookie baked. Like, that's a relationship. There's different type of relationships aside from intimate ones. Like, everything doesn't have to correlate with relationships, dating, me smashing you, you smashing not me but her. You know? Oh my gosh, can we talk about how people feel like because they have some type of power, clout, or whatever, they feel entitled as fuck? The entitlement be like, for me, like, who do you think you are? I don't give a fuck. You breathe shit, eat just like me. Shit, I ain't even gonna come for the men. I love men, like, you know, the male species. Much love to y'all, but not all of y'all. But what is good with men feeling so entitled? Like, you take me on a date and you think I'm supposed to fuck with you? Like, first off, we just testing the waters right now, and I'm pretty sure that there's men that feel like, oh, women expect you to take them out and pay for everything. Whoever invite who out, unless y'all got some type of agreement going on that y'all used to, cool, but whoever invite who out, ching ching, you feel me? Like, drop the bread, bro, drop the bread. And if you don't want it to hit for that, be direct. And that's for anybody. That's my opinion, whether you the female or the male. Like, you invited out, so drop the coins, my mans, my sis. The entitlement for me is just like, I don't know, because clout never meant nothing to me. Money never meant nothing to me. And maybe it's because of the way I grew up and the shit that I viewed and the jobs that I've had where I see the people I see and the shit that I do, I guess. But if you got clout, clout goes away next day. Money come and go. If I wanted to be rich right now, I feel like everybody, matter of fact, if everybody right now watching this video had one way to get rich, I bet y'all know how to get rich. It's just y'all morals and principles that's stopping y'all from getting rich. Like, we all know a way to get rich, bro. Like, come on, like, let's face the facts. Like, it's easy to get money. It's easy. We live in a time where you can really make some bread. And you know what's mad funny? How people be asking me, like, how do you know that shit's gonna happen? And I just be like, my bad. I'm going back to the conversation from earlier. But it's because I deadass be thinking realistic and positive. Like, oh, yes, I want shit to be good. Like, we all want shit to be on a brighter side of things. Like, the grass is greener there, I want to be there. But it's like, let's be real now. Let's be real. Like, you always got to be real with yourself. And I've had people try to tell me like, oh, that's negative, I don't want to think like that. But it's like, no, because you being positive and not being prepared just in case any other options fall through, you're disappointing yourself. But my thing is, like, basically it's all about perspective, and you have to really be realistic with yourself in order to avoid disappointment. Because once you avoid disappointment, you can avoid actually expecting anything from anyone. And, you know, maybe your relationships or whatever is going on there will last longer for you. And that's just me, you know, that's how I think. You don't gotta think like me, but I think maybe, you know, it'll work for you, because that's how I live a pretty mellow life. Now, I know in my other video, I was like, bah, 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 bah. But it's like, sometimes I tap into that person, bro. I got flaws. I'm not perfect. I'm still growing. I still got things that I gotta face. I still got demons I battle. Like, that's anybody. We're all humans. Don't be scared of that shit. At least you're facing that shit. You're trying to change that shit. But it's like, at the same time, don't let nobody play with you. Like, anything can happen from Monday to Thursday to change things, shift the energy. Somebody might wake up the next day and not feel the same way they felt yesterday towards you. That's facts. That happens to a lot of people. I'm pretty sure you've experienced it. You went to sleep, you felt good, next morning you woke up, you saw something or you thought something, and it's just like, I don't feel the same. This is my final thing I'm gonna say. Understand that you hold value, you hold power. And until you realize that about yourself, people are gonna step all over you. You need to understand that not everybody's built the same, not everybody's taught the same, not everybody feels the same, nobody's the same. So you uniquely bring something to the table that somebody else at the table doesn't. Everybody wants to be like, oh, they're the whole table, they're the whole meal, they're the whole plate, they everything on. No, you're not. Until you realize that yes, you do have these qualifications and you are this person and these are your pros about you, you do also have to realize that everybody lacks something. And I'm not talking physical. Okay, so more of the story of everything is like, don't trust everybody. People are temporary. Stay true to yourself. Work on your relationships, because relationships are not only intimate. Let's grow up now. We ain't 5. Oh, and by the way, y'all, you know, I had somebody comment about some shit about, is college worth it? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, college is worth it as long as you know what you're going to college for. So if you don't know what the fuck you want to do in life, don't go to college. I'm gonna keep it that simple. Because bro, it's so many people out here that have degrees and are doing nothing with their degrees. Now, I went to school for business. I got a degree in business, and what am I doing? Business. So that's my input when it comes to college. I'm not gonna say too much, so if y'all want a video on that, go ahead and comment that. Comment and let me know what y'all think about what I'm saying. Do y'all agree? Do y'all disagree? Be nice. We don't have to agree, but you know, respectful on how you disagree. Be positive and be realistic. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, if anybody tries to tell you you being negative, tell them back off. I'm being realistic. That's why you full of disappointments. Anyways, it's your girl LINX, you feel me? And I'll be back real soon with some good ass content.